In addition to everything else that happened this week, we also saw brand new episodes for Star Versus. In the first episode, Star goes through a form of alien puberty, where being around boys causes her to break out in hearts, and this causes her to metamorphosize into some kind of strange butterfly-winged flying creature that has a habit of kidnapping boys and wrapping them up in sticky purple stuff and slamming them into lockers. Most kind of a Rule 34 situation for what is supposed to be a kids show. I can easily see the fan art taking this kind of thing into some strange, unusual directions. But that's a lesson for the series to learn, that fan artists will take anything and run with it if you give them the right material. The second episode was about the male characters abusing Star's telephone service and using her magic mirror to call all sorts of random characters and prank them. This resulting in the magic mirror's minutes being used up and the characters having to go to a pixie world to try and pay off the bill and resolve the situation, only to find out that the pixies don't take Earth currency and take another form of currency that they don't have, which lands them imprisoned in a mine, except for one character who the pixies want to marry, with the intention of eating the person that they just married. Typical strange Star Versus bizarre, somewhat risky sense of humor. Both episodes were short and both left me wanting a little bit more. I mean, the first one, Star had the puberty thing and she turned into a creature. The boy tried to look up a solution in the magic book. The girl was all like, you're going to use my help someday, aren't you? And it set up a great situation where they could have had a payoff for that, wherein the girl offers her help, the boy rejects her help, and then later the boy needs her help, and then the girl ends up saving the day. But instead, that was all pushed to the background and forgotten about, and nothing came out of it. And the other thing with the little pixies ended up being like, oh, we went through all this and we still didn't get your bill paid, so we're just going to switch service providers. It's going to take me a few more episodes of Star Versus before I can tell whether this is going to be just short little silly adventures along the same lines as Very Odd Parents, or whether this is going to be deep, thought-provoking, weird adventures along the lines of Adventure Time. If we go in a more Adventure Time route and establish some interesting continuity and deep character development and have some fun twists along the way, it can be pretty interesting. If it goes the Very Odd Parents route and is just about characters doing dumb things with magic and being silly and weird and crazy and comedy, then it's going to be an enjoyable series, but it'll get old fast. Either way, I'd like to see where things are going. I can't give a true opinion on whether I like or hate the show until it gets deeper down the path. However, as it stands right now, it's definitely worth watching. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Thank you for watching and good night.